TMD, just one of the Second Life events that caters to the SL male consumer market. Events like this host an array of incredible top-name brands, many of which create fashions and other Second Life items that are sure to enhance your SL experience. Hello everyone, I'm Mason Santiago with an all-new edition of SL Trendz Highlights, a show where we highlight all things relatively trending in SL. Now speaking of trends, if you're anything like me, then I'm sure you've either heard the buzz or already are aware of one of Second Life's latest entries called BOM, or otherwise known by its more technical name, Baked On Mesh or Baked On Mesh. Now for the more advanced SL users, BOM is more of a re-emerging system once used in Second Life long before mesh items were available. So here to give us all a little more in-depth insight on this new BOM system is a video clip we'd like to share from Strawberry Linden, who we think does an excellent job at explaining. Be sure to check out her YouTube channel for this full episode called Getting Started with Baked On Mesh in Second Life.
Hello everyone, my name is Strawberry Linden, and today I'll be talking to you about Baked On Mesh. Baked On Mesh is a feature that will allow system avatar baked textures to be shown on mesh attachments. That means that textures such as skins, tattoos, cosmetics, and clothing could be used on mesh body parts that have been set up for Baked On Mesh by the creator of that part, in the same way as system layer clothing is applied to classic avatars. So basically, it will make your mesh body parts behave like they are classic system avatars. To be able to use and see Baked On Mesh, make sure to go to secondlife.com/downloads and then download and install the latest viewer. For more information about Baked On Mesh, make sure to click over to the knowledge base article that shares a lot of details about it, and you can also try the Baked On Mesh section of the community forums. Both will be linked in the description of this video. Now you have the opportunity to wear any system layer on any mesh body part, even the ones you purchased a decade ago. Next time you are out shopping, look for the signs on the vendors. They might say it includes system layers or layers for Baked On Mesh. If you're wondering which mesh body parts are already enabled for Baked On Mesh, you can go through the mesh body and head section on the destination guide to check the individual stores of the creators that are creating these parts, and then decide which one you'd like to purchase. Now let's go.
Wow! Thank you, Strawberry Linden, for those very enlightening and insightful tips on BOM. Now, I also want to take out this time to congratulate her on landing her new job with Second Life Linden Labs earlier this year. Some of you may actually remember Strawberry under her former alias, Strawberry Sing. So once again, congratulations. She's doing an excellent job over there, by the way. Now, it's no secret that Second Life is full of unique creative talents, one of which are those who specialize in photography. Now, if you're really into beautiful and artistic creativity when it comes to photographing avatars in virtual realms, a great place to find some of the most interesting pieces is, of course, as you might have guessed it, Flickr. That's where we took you when we discovered this amazing photo of an avatar who goes by the name of Sebastian. Now, I have to admit, his photos are definitely within my top 5 when it comes to realism. I mean, look at that, will you? I caught wind of Sebastian's extraordinary talent a while back while scrolling down my timeline on SL Facebook. So without a doubt, this photo had to go in our FLICKR CAM WATCH. Now, if you're a Second Life photographer or just someone who enjoys photos of this nature, feel free to submit your photo faves to masonsantiago@yahoo.com. Again, that is Mason_Santiago@yahoo.com. If we like what we see, then your photo could be featured in our next segment of FLICKR CAM WATCH. I love that. And now it's time for our Say It Loud segment, where we search interesting SL related topics on Facebook. Now recently there was a post made by an SL Facebook user that really piqued my interest because it was somewhat reminiscent of a rant post I made a few years back about how limited in variety the content created for us male avies were and still apparently are. According to this post, posted by a user named DV Janelle. I believe I said that right. Anyway, she states, and I quote, As much as I love decorating for clients, the one thing that makes me cringe every time is when I have male rooms that are requested, especially closets. The fact that there's barely anything for men that are not gotchas when women have so many things is crazy. At the rate that I would have to buy gotchas for these rooms, I would not make any profit, which is why I had to start asking clients to buy them, which can get pretty costly for them. Can we get some non-gotcha male decor accessories or trade-in options or gotcha fat pack options? Another user then comments on the post saying, "Welcome to our world in Second Life. And please, if y'all do make something specifically for the African American community, stop with the ghetto hood stereotypical BS. We are not a bunch of thugs." And then she replies saying, "Trust me, I am always commenting on how men have
nothing
and women have
so much,
like for everything and not just decor stuff. It's really crazy." Now, me being a male myself, I'd have to admit I could not agree more with the both of them, mainly in the sense that there is not enough variety for male SL content, period. I'll give you a fine example. How many more tank tops, shorts, or sweatpants fat packs must we men endure? It will be so refreshing the day some new fresh talented content creator steps to the scene and dominates with trendy chic fashions of all kinds of variety for us men, rather than boxing us into a group and almost forcing us to settle. Now, some creators will argue it's because men don't shop as much as their female counterparts. Well, perhaps it's because, number one, there's no shortage of content for them, and due to their unlimited variety, they are not forced to buy repetitive fat packs of items they more than likely already own. Just because you add new colors or a couple of rips doesn't change the fact that the garment is still a basic tank top or sweatpants. In short, I guess I'd say try creating something that's worth our spending and buying power, the same way you do for the women, and then perhaps those sales polls would change for the better. I'm just saying. Now, as the old saying goes, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Well, perhaps that's true, as the month of November kicks off a whole new round of exciting Second Life events. TMD was one at the top of our list because it focuses on Second Life male content. Everything from dances to clothing to accessories, you name it, it's probably a find at TMD. Although there are a few more events that also cater to the needs of us men, we chose to feature TMD in this episode of our show because I got the chance to attend. And I have to admit, it was fairly easy for me to get in this round, as most of the time chances of entering into any event during its initial opening is nearly next to impossible. While I was there, I couldn't help but notice this well put together ensemble created by a brand called Complex. Not only did the well put together item pique my interest for its incredibly realistic details, can somebody say the Yes, ladies, believe it or not, us men not only like great quality clothing, but it's also nice to find clothing that both complement our expensive mesh bodies while also featuring our
sexy derriere.
But perhaps the best thing is this ensemble is a complete set. Shirt and jeans are sold separately, and both of which give you the option to buy different color combos when you purchase the fat packs. Now, me personally, I love buying full outfit fat packs for the sake of saving me the hassle of trying to locate individual items in my inventory. Now, I definitely give this item 5 stars and would certainly recommend you men to go cop it as soon as possible. In short, I must also say, if you haven't been to this November round of TMD, you might want to put it on your to-do list, as I'm sure you won't be disappointed. And if you have already attended, please let us know some of your favorite items in the comments section below by using the hashtag TMD. Also, if you want to give feedback on the Say It Loud segment of our show, simply use the hashtag
Say It Loud.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of SL Trendz Highlights. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode and would like to see more, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, like and share, and feel free to comment, as we would love to hear your feedback. Until next time, I'm Mason Santiago signing off and wishing you and your family a very safe and festive Thanksgiving holiday. Adios!